In this video, we're going to be discussing the flanger. Again, I want to reiterate the fact that this is not a mixing type of class, so I'm not going to be explaining how to use flanger in the creative sense, but I'm going to be covering all the controls found in the flanger effect. First, let's look at the device. Here in the top right, we have the modulation window. We can see the speed of the modulation of the flanger. Below, to the left, we have our input levels, and on the right, we have our output levels. Now, let's look at the rest of the controls from the assignable section. First, we have the ability to adjust the delay time. Next, we have the ability to adjust the feedback, and then the depth of the flanger, as well as the rate of the flanger. And as you see on the modulation display, that the lights are changing to show us exactly the way the flanger is going to be reacting. We also have the ability to change the shape from logarithmic to linear to exponential. Next is the spread knob. On the end, we have a low frequency damp as well as a high frequency damp. For the assignable control buttons, we have the ability to take the flanger in and out of circuit, and the ability to invert the phase, and a button for through zero. If we notice here in the top left-hand corner, we see one of two, letting us know that we have an additional page of assignable controls. So if we toggle on the right arrow key in the assignable controls window, it'll bring us over to the second page. Now we have the last four assignable controls to be able to adjust the low EQ, the high EQ, the mix ratio, and finally, adjust the output gain. In the assignable controls, we still have the same functions available that we found on the first page.